Hello, the poem generator was created as a means to allow people to experience writing poetry. The poetry has an unfortunate reputation of being difficult to many people, and I wanted to get across that, but also to empower people to be able to write poetry themselves outside of sessions and have something that could be portable, transferable, takeawayable and adaptable. The worksheets are designed to be used either in a group setting, a one-to-one basis, or individually, so participants can take copies to their rooms and use them outside of the session. There are two ways of using the poem generator. Choose a subject and then you can just pick the first 4 to 16 words you think of, and then it's amazing how they all interlink and what comes together. The theme to be used for the word generator is entirely up to you. It can be anything from an activity to a time of year to an object to a range of objects, or even what's happening in the news. For this example, we've used the theme of winter, and there are 16 boxes on the grid. You fill in each box with a word, thought, memory to do with the subject, in this case winter, and you need a minimum of 4 to a maximum of 16 words to write a sentence around each word. So for example, in box A you might have the word cold, and they would write a sentence using the word cold, and you would continue throughout all the words you've done, so you could end up with a poem of between 4 lines and 16 lines. I feel the crunch, 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 boots in snow. I see the twinkle, sparkle as the streets light up. I dream of the crumble waiting at home, enjoyed under a pile of blankets. I've got a frozen nose and an unbearable disappointment when the snow doesn't settle. I've got cold toes sliding into bed beside a snuggly sleepy one. The most wonderful time of the year. This one's a little bit more advanced, which with the theme of winter you would use the first 4 words that come to your head, but you would put them into columns A, B, C and D. And then to create your verses and stanzas, for example, with column A you would then think of the first 3 words that you think of for cold. Bitter cold weather outside. Snowflakes sticking to the ground. Slippery, icy paths. Swollen, red, frozen hands. Hot, hot chocolate and marshmallows. Steam rising to my face. Suffering from a burnt tongue. Enjoying the warm belly that follows. Homemade knitted hats and scarves. Comforting feeling of being wrapped up. Wool. Tight knit and loose knit. Snuggled up in layers. The worksheets we've used have been in A4 format, but do feel free to blow them up to A3, so you've got the worksheet and the instructions all on one sheet of paper, which might be easier for people with visual impairments. This is very much a starting point, so how you go with it is entirely up to you.